a research paper published and patient filmed by VIT University on the IPITT portal in the appreciation of her authentic and impactful work. Today, she will share her knowledge and industry insights on generative AI and prompt engineering. Today's topic that is rapidly transforming software development, research and innovation across industries. Dear students, this is wonderful opportunity to learn directly from an industry professional who has already made significant contributions. Yeah. I encourage all of you to actively listen and make the most of this session. Once again, on behalf of our busy department, I extend a heartfelt welcome to Ms. Kritika Jha and thank her for taking time from her busy schedule to be with us today. So I request Dr. Mittal Madam to facilitate her with briefing. Please, ma'am.
Hello everyone, my name is Kritika and it hasn't been that long since I was sitting there and I'm here. So coming to today we are going to have a small session on generative AI and on a niche of generative AI that is prompt engineering. So before starting that, let me introduce myself. I know already your teacher have introduced me. I'm currently working in Bangalore, Capgemini, as a senior software developer, and I have completed my engineering in computer science from VIT Bangalore. Okay, since I'm working in Capgemini, you might be interested what kind of company Capgemini is. So there are basically tech companies that are divided into two types, I would say. One is product-based and the other is service-based. Capgemini is a French multinational company which mainly provides service to other companies. You might have heard like their biggest clients like IKEA, Coca-Cola, Disney. So they provide service for like the technological support or any kind of asset development. So what I do there is basically I work in the code domain of generative AI where I deal with the Sweden client. I'm sure you might have all heard about IKEA. So I am currently working on that portfolio and mainly I deal with Python, all the tech stack that goes with generative AI, that is LangChain, Gemini and LangGraph and all. So when we're starting with our session today, I'm sure you might have all heard about generative AI. So do you all use LLM models? I'm sure everybody here does like some kind of assignments or quizzes, something using these models. But what actually LLMs? So before we start to look into LLMs, you should have a brief idea of what AI is. AI, that is artificial intelligence, is basically a reasoning learning model that basically identifies patterns. So when we give some data to the model finds hidden patterns from that data that we have given as input and it acts as a brain. So when you do normal programming in Python or Java, you always code, right? So when you're trying to code, you use different if statements, either or any kind of loops and all, right? To basically give an output. Suppose if I'm making a normal program of trying to find if a number is even or odd. So you give a number as input and then you expect an output after receiving the input to the system, whether the number is even or odd. when you're coding that kind, you're using if else loop. That's a very basic program, right? But in AI, you feed patterns to the model. So the model will directly, instead of writing any kind of if else loop, it will directly give you the reasoning for why it's an odd number